Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. I am having that problem again where it's not showing up on Facebook. Ridiculous. Man, just once I like to get on here with no problems. Not just once, all the time. Okay. I don't know how to, they don't tell you ahead of time you're having problems. They wait until it's time. Jerks. Post is created. No. Well, looks like we're going to YouTube it today because this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to remove all this stuff. All right, save changes. It is what it is. It's going to be available on one Facebook page and not the other. Okay, we're good. Good morning, everyone. And I don't know what happened to my date calendar, so this is going to be our beautiful setup today. Get everybody in the holiday mood and holiday spirit, hopefully. I know there are many people who actually find this time of year very difficult. And I'm sure one day, well, I gotta stop saying like, all right, we had to stop talking negative. I was gonna say, I'm sure one day I'll feel that way too. There are many people that I miss. Uh, Even when you're with people, you can still feel alone, especially if you don't feel that anybody really understands you or life did not turn out the way you wanted to, and so on and so forth. But of course, we don't want to dwell on that. We want to think more about how people will understand, and they do come around. And more people you're meeting every day that are more and more like you that you really resonate with and create happier memories and moments. So let's focus on that. Morning, Auntie. Not sure where everyone is. I put on here to hide the vertical view. I have searched StreamYard to find out what the heck's up with that and how the heck do I get rid of it, but it is not showing me. So I hid hide vertical view. Oh, I think I see it now. That I guess I could bring it back up. But I think for people who are viewing this on their cell phones, might be seeing it in vertical view. I don't know, and I really apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I did to make that happen. More and more, I just keep thinking I have to get rid of StreamYard. I don't know. It's too complicated for this old brain to wrap her head around. It's just getting ridiculous. Just leave. If nothing's broken, don't fix it, right? Gotta tell that to a bunch of guys that think they're mechanics, too. Not broken, don't fix it, don't touch it. It's fine the way it is. And let me go get my stones. If anyone is in the mood for shopping, $5 board, $10 board, $20 boards, let me know. I could always throw something together real quick. But no one has been seeming to show any interest, so I'm just giving up. So you let me know if you're interested. This is a lot of extra energy I'm exerting for nothing. So, see, that's my attitude. Oh my goodness. So, all right. We do have specials that only go on here when you watch the show. If you are interested in any of my books or the deck of cards, the Oracle deck, the Flower Oracle, let me know because you guys are the ones that get like the $2 discount. Basically, you get a 10% discount. So let me know. It is gift giving time, and this time of year, postage is slow enough, no less this time of year. So if there are gifts that you'd like to send along the way, you actually have to mail them. Or if I have to mail it to you, you may want to order now or sometime soon, like this next week. I think they say the 11th or the 12th is like the deadline for you to really look at getting it there before Christmas. So that's what the Postal Service says. So I'm just giving you the heads up. And yeah, I see a small. You see it small in vertical view? Oh my God. I don't know how to fix that. Oh, let's see. We are in that view solo layout. And man, I don't like it at all. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix that. Let's see if there's anything here. Nope. No scene. What's that? Speak, group, discussion, media. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, and I said, does need help? Yeah, right there, and then nothing happens. So let's see. See if I could do style. I'm sorry. I mean, I really don't know how to fix this. Brand, color, view, view. Oh, look at that. That wasn't on there before. Hmm. Hmm. Presents. Let me know if any time that this changes. Classic block, minimal. I have it as a block. Brand color. That is not my brand color. That is more my brand color. Ooh, like that. I don't know where it was. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, round corners. Like it matters. Default camera. No, I'm not getting anything else. Brand. Oh, let's find this media assets. That is a media asset. Stream over, thumbs up. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a way to get rid of that, and I just don't know how. I got some cool stuff in here, but damn it. No vertical. I don't know how to reset it. I try looking into it. This really, really bites the big one, man. I'm sorry. Style. Style's not it. Notes, people, private chat recording. I'm looking at everything that's in my ability to change, and I'm just not seeing it. So we're gonna, I've wrote to them already about me not being able to download anything. It sits here forever and just goes and goes and goes and goes nowhere. And they did not get back to me. New layout. Don't want that. All right. And there's no way for me to get rid of it. This really sucks. I'm sorry. I really don't know what to do about this. I wonder if I can change that. Nope, that didn't work out too well. Oh, I don't know how to fix it, people. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not right. It's not right. So I apologize. Who in the world would just want it that way, like all the time, without being able to toggle back and forth? All right, so we had 4 people. Now we have 2. I guess people are fed up with me trying to figure this crap out. Sorry. I have no idea how frustrated I am about this. It's not right. What's that? Regular, tall, small. Oh well. All right. So we're just gonna have to do what we can do. The message of the day here. Nothing like being frustrated. No, I think I'm going to just start. All right, again, I'm going to tell everybody, make sure you sign on to YouTube because I think that's just the way I'm going to go because this is, I can't get a hold of anybody to talk to. It's ridiculous. And I'm getting beyond frustrated and I don't need to be this angry. All right. So here we go. We are going to use, I'm starting with a Dorian Virtue deck. And we're going to see what is the message for this week of December 7th, 2025. What is the main message, Spirit, for everyone that's watching, everyone that tunes in? All right. Wow. All right. New home we got. So people might be moving things around. You might have a newcomer in your home. You may be looking for a new home. You may be giving, like, a child or an animal a new home. You might be really doing some major work on your home to make it better and home improvements. So moving is a step in the right direction for you. So this could also mean moving forward on a project, moving forward on a decision, moving forward on a life path, moving forward on getting up enough guts to ask somebody out or moving forward on a new job, things like this. So this is what this new home can mean for you. All right. Yeah, like you're gonna be able to see that now. I'm so beyond upset about this. Last week didn't seem like anybody was having that problem. So I thought maybe it was just cell phones, but I guess not. Okay. We're going to do the Mystic Forest. Mystic Forest. I hit full screen on the right bottom of my screen and it did make the vertical bigger. Okay, it's bigger, but hit full screen on the right bottom of my screen. And it did make the vertical bigger. Are you on your cell phone, Auntie, or are you on a laptop? All right, Spirit. Help me pick the proper card. This helps everyone in their path in life, especially with this week of December 7th, 2025. What is it that we need to know? What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? We have Soul Awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. That is for sure. So your soul is waking up to new things, new ideas, new vibrations, new energies. I mean, this whole world is going through a transformation. And speaking of that, those of you who are interested, John may be joining us again next week. It's time for him to talk about the changes that are upcoming. He's really big into the Bitcoin and stuff right now. People, the importance of buying silver and gold, things like that. I don't know why this is waking up to new ideas, maybe. He keeps saying, I got to tell you how to do this, Jade. I said, oh, okay. Let me wrap my head around that one now. I feel like I'm just too old to mess around with this stuff. But there are lots of changes that are coming up this next coming year because we're right on the verge of 2026 now. And yeah, definite massive changes between next year and 2027. So, life the way we know it won't be life the way we know it anymore. And so the soul awakening is really important right now because there's so many different energies in the air, and our ancestors are really trying to communicate with us and are helping to ease us into the change, maybe pointing us in the direction that we should be heading and going and things we should be doing to maybe secure our future. So pay attention to those little voices that you hear in your head. Or you might think, wow, I never had an idea like that before. Or, boy, somebody told me to go in this direction. Like, wow, I was just listening to that on the radio and look at that sign. It matches the song. Or that's just what I was thinking about. So pay attention to those little idiosyncrasies because they are there for a reason. So watch out for the soul awakening. They're waking up everywhere. You're not the only ones, let me tell you. The whole world is waking up. But some are just getting weirder, scarier, madder. I mean, it's very, very hard to control the maddening energies that are going on right now. Everything's pushing us in things that we didn't normally wouldn't want to do, or feelings that we didn't want to feel. It's just showing you that someone else other than yourself is having control over you. There's what is his name? Sam something. If you're here, Lisa, that's what it's. He's a Chinese guy, I believe, and he's on Facebook a lot, and he has a lot of wisdom to share with people, and things that we should wake up to, and statements that you can make so you're taking back your own energy, your own body, your own spirit, soul, mind, and all that sort of thing. Really, really important at such a time that we're going through right now. Okay, Spirit. Wow. I'm not seeing Mom on here either. What's going on today? She's very frustrated with the vertical view. I know that. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of December 7th? All right, let's see what we got here. I swear to God, last night, I don't know why, I'm going through cards in my head, things that were similar from this deck, from my old deck, and entrepreneur was one of them. So they had the entrepreneur card. So being that entrepreneur, taking hold of the reins, doing something new or doing something you've wanted to do, doing something that really resonates with you is really important, because if it comes to be like second nature, it's definitely the path you should be on. Yeah, sometimes there's not instant gratification from it, but it doesn't mean it's not what you should be looking into, or working with. So making sure you're working with the energies that speak to you, speak to your soul. It's kind of like that soul awakening, right? And the new home, going into new things. It might be new for you. It's tired of working for, I call them muggles, people who just really can't get the big picture. They can't get their head out of their butt. Those are muggles. So things are about to change, as it's time for you to trust that the universe has your back so you can be the best you can be. Something may end so that you may begin. You have a lot of talent, and it is time for you to forge your own unique path. It may be that it is time to create something important. You need to experiment at this time, as not all things may work, but sometimes the combination is the key, or even hire experts to get you started and create your own team. Or go at it alone. Trust, take the leap, get moving. That is the message. There is no more time. Let's walk into that new year as self-sufficient as possible. To me, it feels like self-sufficient should really go hand in hand with this card. So let's get that moving. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're only going to see a little bit of the view that I see, and this is a shame. I do a lot setting up a nice little thing here for everybody. All right. There you are. We're all on our laptops, and they're all the same. Tom has Apple, and I have 2 laptops, and they all show the same. I'm trying to find out from Copilot information. All right. Like Barb said, I don't know if you have those. Is it 3 little dots or something she should be looking for, Barb, that might be able to extend the view? I'm really gonna have to. I might do some test thing this week. I got a lot going on. We have our holiday party next week. Matter of fact, I think the podcast is going to be at 9:30 a.m. next week instead of 10, because we have our Christmas party, the friends' Christmas party. So if you are coming and you have not RSVP'd yet on Facebook, if you can RSVP on Facebook or text me to let me know. It's really important to get a head count around here, is how we set up the room and the chairs and how many gifts I need to have, because I usually have a little something for everybody that comes. All right. So let's see here. And we're going to pull a stone. At this time, it's great. If anybody could please give those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to do my best to work on this. If you are on Facebook, well, you're just going to have to look for me on YouTube because I just might have to give this up. This is not right, and it's not okay. All right, so we're going to do a trinket first. Trinket for this week, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life for this week? Oh, my goodness. All right. I got 3 things, but there was like a button or something that square came into my hand. So I look back now and I can't find it. All right, we got this last week. We're getting it again. You need to use your artistic talents. You have it in you to create what it is you want to create. We got the entrepreneur. We got the soul awakening. We got this new stuff going on. This is all resonating with this paintbrush. And then we also have needing that extra energy, that copper. For those of you who may be experiencing a little pain, copper is miraculous for helping with painful situations. Well, like actual pain in your body. And it also gives and lends a hand to extra energy to any stones you may be wearing, any idea or project you may be working on. So let that be the great conductor for you by wearing some copper or housing your stones in copper. And I'll tell you, anything I find goes in the trinket box. We got a little armadillo here. This means you might have to buck up and put up with stuff you wouldn't normally put up with. You show that hard exterior because you might just have to do what you have to do to push forward to get through to where you need to be, where you want to be. And instead of people always putting you down, you're never going to do that. You're never going to succeed at that. To say, you know what? If you don't have anything nice to say, go. Move along. Whatever you got to do, whatever you have to say, sometimes you have to be really hard on yourself. You're like, I don't feel like exerting that much energy right now. Well, Rome wasn't built in a day and stuff's not going to move itself. So, you got to get off your butt and do it. So sometimes it's building that hard exterior towards ourselves, maybe other people, anything that might be blocking your dreams and your way of being and living in this world. So, boy, got 3 messages on the trinket board here. Interesting. All right, so we're going to do the bowl stones. I got the heavy bowl. I think I weighed this last one. What did I say it was? Was I say 7 pounds? No. I don't know. I can't remember. All right, Spirit. I'm going to just take this fluoride out of here. It's just way too big. Okay, Spirit. What's best can help everyone in their path in life? Help me pick the proper stone. All right. I picked 2 stones, and oranges have it today. So I was thinking carnelian when I even picked this. It felt like that's what it was. And I picked it up, and then I picked that. So sardonyx or carnelian. Sardonyx is really a type of carnelian, and tiger's eye. And this one is the red tiger's eye. But not that it probably matters. Tiger's eye is helping you to see things from a different perspective and a higher perspective. And the carnelian is a lot for strength, courage, healing. I'm getting the words reprimand. I don't know why that is. Maybe reprimanding people that need to be reprimanded, reprimanding yourself. It's giving you the courage probably to speak what you need to speak. And so I'm surprised when you get the turquoise blue for that. But I think the prompt is more set towards the carnelian, sardonyx, and tiger's eye. So strengthening bones and teeth too, I believe that I get with that one. So let's see what we have going on here. All right, let's ask. There's a square on the bottom. Just click on that. There's a square on the bottom, Mom. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of tiger's eye?
Tiger's eye is believed to offer strength, courage, and protection. It helps balance energy, boosts focus, and promotes clarity. It also fosters willpower, confidence, and good fortune, acting as a talisman against negative energy, connecting to both the solar plexus and root chakras.
Damn, that's good. That kind of covers it all. It's funny that they both come out because they're both very similar in meaning. So let's see. What are the metaphysical properties of carnelian?
Carnelian is thought to boost vitality, courage, and motivation, even being called the stone of action. It's also believed to enhance creativity, passion, and confidence, while offering protection from negativity and helping with focus.
Wow. So obviously we need focus, courage, and creativity right now because we're getting a lot of that. What are the metaphysical properties of sardonyx?
Sardonyx is a stone value for strength, protection, and courage. It's known for grounding, boosting willpower, and promoting happiness in relationships, while also enhancing communication and focus. It's also used to dispel negativity and encourage perseverance.
Well, the stones have it, everybody. They're coinciding with each other, and this is really what you need. So if you have any sardonyx, some tiger's eye, I don't care what color it is, wear it. And especially if you're making any changes or you need some courage to move forward or tell somebody like it is, get somebody out of your house that doesn't need to be there, or maybe this friendship circle, if things aren't working out right, maybe you just need the courage to say, this is what irks me about this. Either fix it or I just don't have time for this anymore. So, I mean, you still give people options, right? So that's a good thing. And then jobs, sometimes having the courage that you're going to be able to do the next job that comes on board. Maybe the courage to tell your boss what's really happening, what's going on. You know, I hate when people call people, oh, you're just a squealer, or, you know, you're narking on me or whatever. But you know what? If you weren't doing something bad in the first place, there would be nothing to talk about, right? So who's really to blame? Don't give me something to talk about and be upset with, and we won't have this problem. So, you know, you tell people like that. So, because if they're constantly doing, like, you know, where I worked, that's somebody who was always taking breaks, constantly. And I was stuck doing all these cakes and stuff. And, you know, I was looked at like, oh, you told them that I was out taking too many breaks. I'm like, well, it's not fair that, you know, I don't smoke and that kind of thing. And why am I doing all the work? Hello. And we're really behind. We really need your ass in this department right now. So, you know, I told her, you know, I if I'm going to say something about somebody, I will find the courage to tell them to their face first. This way they know, hey, I gave you the chance to fix it. If you didn't fix it, then it's going further because I can't take it the way it is right now. So this might be what you need to do. And, you know, I was a little meek, mild cancer at one time. That has greatly changed. When you finally get tired of dealing with the same old stuff, it's like, how much are you willing to put up with? How much growth do you need? You know, what does it take to get you to finally buck up enough courage? Use the stone. Maybe you can take some shortcuts. That's all I can say on that one. Oh my. I am now on a new computer and have full screen. Nice. Hey, Lisa. That's weird. And I don't have Dreamweaver's on here either, but he might be shoveling his own car out. So here in Wisconsin, we got another, I don't know, what you say, Auntie, 3 inches last night, this morning. We're supposed to be getting water today. Lovely. We got to make sure there's no ice underneath where we're stepping. And I really don't want to do the new place that they've uncovered because it's like a darn wind tunnel over there. I froze my butt off last time getting water out there. And it was slower running. Maybe because they split the pipe in two. I don't really know. But we'll see how it is when we get there. But anyway, that's the message for today. So what I'm going to do now is I will give everybody a chance to get a couple card pull here. And if they said 4 inches, okay. You see me. Barbara, you see me. All right. Yeah, I usually go outside with a little measuring tape, but it's too cold this morning. I had too much to do. I did not do that. Did get 9 inches a couple days ago, though. It was 9, right? Something like that. It was a lot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let everybody pick a number from 1 through 20. You only get to pick one number. One number. And if you have a particular question, go ahead and pose the question. And we'll see what happens. Who gets the reading? La, 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 la. Oh yeah, for those of you who tuned in to my Cyber Monday specials or they wanted to and maybe you looked for it, it wasn't there. For anybody else who's planning on doing this, let this be a lesson to you. I had Christmas music playing in the background. So because I infringed upon the rights of that music, they took it down. So 2 hours I was on there showing stuff so people could look back and take advantage of the deals. And almost immediately it was taken down. So if you are interested in anything and you missed out on that, I will still extend some deals, but you'll have to text me at the phone number you see scrolling through below, and I can send you some pictures of whatever it is you're looking for or give you some ideas. Is hope there? What's the hope mean, Lisa? For hope? Anybody else? All right, getting to roll the dice. Come on, everybody. Yes, what? Yes, hope is there. Or number 9 is for hope. La, la, la. And just an FYI, I got a haircut to do yet today. Yes, I cut hair too. I'm telling you, this is a very busy lifetime for me. There's like nothing I don't do. I think it's very interesting how everything's coming together in one lifetime. So I will not have time for any phone calls after this. Just let you know, Lisa. I have to get ready and I have to cut hair and I have to do some snow removal of my vehicle and we got to go get water and blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's a busy Sunday. All right, here we go. Gonna roll. Everybody got their numbers in. Auntie, oh, there you are. I was going to say, I don't see you there. Hello, Gabby. Yes, Gabby, you could pick a number from 1 through 20. Take a chance on winning a free 2-card reading here. Welcome. So I'll wait to see your number here real quick, and I'm going to roll the dice. Got the dice ready to roll. Got it in just in time. Okay, I am going to count to 5 and then I'm rolling. I'm not seeing anything, but I know there's a 30-second delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm rolling. 10. Number 10. That would be Lisa. Lisa, number 10. Da-la-la. All right. Well, for Lisa or Hope, I really don't know how you want me to ask this. Again. All right, Spirit. What does Hope Ninman need to know? Card for Hope. That was pretty quick. She still is in need of some healing here right now. So, Hopi healing, mind, body, spirit. I'm getting your body's definitely going to be going through some adjustments. So, when you go back to wanting maybe to eat things that you are used to eating when you lived here, I would do half portions. And I know you hate this, but you're going to have to learn how to chase it with a lot of water. I don't care, get some flavoring or something for your water, but you need to start drinking water, young lady. So, yes, you need to do that. It's going to be really essential to flush toxin, foreign things, get your body accustomed to the other way of eating. Even the climate change. Oh my goodness, you're probably going to go through some of that too. So your body is in big transformation. They're giving me the month of November for some reason. So maybe you were already going through this, or things were going on for you in November. But anyway, maybe something that happened in November is still within your body and it needs a flushing and a healing. That's the best I'm going to guess on that one. But I feel like you're going to need a good month to get everything readjusted. And they're showing me like January or January 10th for some reason. So I'm going to say probably exactly a month, or a little bit more, that it's going to take for you to do some healing. Sorry, I'm looking elsewhere. I'm looking in my mind's eye. I wasn't watching how I was holding the card. Yeah, she got beat up pretty bad. We think she was severely dehydrated. She fell off a camel. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. She needs to drink that water, and it's going to take a month to do some healing then. So then they're giving me the January 10th date. So maybe that's a date for a doctor's appointment or something here to see how things are going. They're showing me something that is either pink or red that you can add. It's a powder that you can add to water. So you might need to drink some stuff that has extra hydration in it or something, or extra vitamins or extra flushing. But this is the color of whatever that they're showing me. Okay, so it says there's a part of you, your mind, body, or your spirit that is in need of some healing. It may be a good idea to visit your doctor and stop avoiding what needs to be done. You hear that? Stop avoiding what needs to be done. Avoidance will not cure or help you, but addressing the situation and putting steps in motion to fix it can. You can try some vibrational therapy, making the world go away for a while, putting some intrusive people in their place, and good old-fashioned homeopathic remedies. If this does not fix it, then please seek help. If you have been dealing with a lot of holding on to negative thought patterns or worry, this can create disease and dysfunction in the body, mind, and spirit. No more waiting, or it can become too late. Do you hear me, young lady? We all need help once in a while. Do it now. You can't be any more blunt and plain and clear than this, right? So I would screenshot that if she's not there with you. I'd screenshot it anyway to remind her when she gives you a hard time. Say, read this, remember this. This is for you. All right. So let's see what else we got. You want the purple Doreen Virtue? You could put DV for Doreen Virtue, or the Mystical Forest deck. Which card would you like next? La, la, la. Don't forget to give those likes, shares, subscribes. Hey, I want to see if this thing works. Give me a minute here. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Thank you very much. Don't forget, give us those thumbs up. I didn't see if that worked. Okay. All right. I'm just reading a text. Sorry. So how do I send it to her on WhatsApp? Well, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know. I would imagine like any other messaging thing, you pull her up on WhatsApp and if you screenshot it, should be in your pictures. You just send it as an attachment. I would imagine. I thought she was home now. When is she coming home? Oh, the end of the month, right? Yeah. All right, so let me get you another card. You didn't tell me which card you wanted. How do I? Oh, Doreen. Doreen. All right, we'll do Doreen. All right, Doreen Virtue. All right, Spirit. Whoa. And Sue Jones. Don't forget, we're gonna have trying to ask everybody to make sure you tune in on YouTube. Also, because I might be doing YouTube next week. If they don't get back to me, tell me how I get rid of this vertical stuff. I'm just gonna do plain out YouTube. I only do StreamYard so I can stream it to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But YouTube I can do directly. Or I do a whole separate show for Facebook. And, I don't know if my time allows for me to do two separate shows. Okay, Spirit. That's best going to help Hope in her path of life. What does Hope need to know? Hope or Lisa? What's the message here? Patience, please. Oh, everyone's favorite words, right? What do you mean be patient? I'm patient all my life. All right, so being patient. She's going to have to be patient to heal. She's going to have to be patient with herself, and maybe other people, but she really needs to, she needs to learn to speak up. But you also need to be patient. You need to be patient as a mother, and I know that's extremely hard to do. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. And this is so, yes. There's always things going on behind the scene, or certain things have to get lined up before things can move or move forward or open up. So, whatever she might be waiting for, and whatever you might be waiting for, is going to take a little more time and a little more patience on your part, even if it's just being patient with yourself. So, I hope those have been of some help for you today. All right. Okay, anyone else here would like to purchase a reading? It just takes a donation, $5 or more. However much you donate is how much of a reading that you get. Uh-huh. Godspeed the 23rd. Okay, cool. I'm glad she'll be here soon. So yeah, then she won't be with you for the holiday party. Okay. All right, Ma, you'll have to explain that one a little later about the Vaseline lamp. What's that? I got them in both places. And right now, there is no room on either table to be put. This poinsettia, I was gifted a gorgeous poinsettia. I'm so afraid to touch this camera. This thing is like humongous. Humongous. So I wanted to add this today into the podcast. It was brought to me last night. I could not believe it. I have not seen one that big in a very long time. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? I love it, but they need special attention so that they do this again the following year. Like they have to have a false winter. You have to like put them in the dark for a few days at a time or something like that to make the leaves turn. And it's a whole thing. But where I'm going to put something that big, I've just spent a lot of time clearing out my plants. So I had room for everything. So then it wasn't on top of each other. I got my beautiful pink flower over here. Maybe I could fit the poinsettia in that pot. I don't know. To find space for everything. It's always the thing here. I do see you, Mom. You see me? I see you. She has some fractures on her face. Oh my goodness, on her face. They peeled the scabs off. Hopefully, talk to her today. Oh my God. She really did a number on herself, huh? Holy moly. Wow. That's right, she passed out, so there was no way to protect herself when she fell, like to put her hands in front of her face or something. Wow. Just when you think you've seen it all, right? Goodness gracious. Well, please tell her, send in my love and healing. I'm sending her a little Reiki right now as we speak. Reiki to Hope Ninman, please. Wow. Do you see me, Barb? Why do you think we don't see you, Mama? I see you. Why, is your thing not coming up on your screen or something? You might be seeing an old, like if you rewound it at all, you won't see your comments right away. And then again, sometimes it takes that darn 30 seconds to catch up. Do you see her, Barb? You see Mom on there? So weird. Okay, so, I don't know what I want to do right now. Does anybody want to do one of those boards, the $5, $10, $20 board? What you do is you pay everything on the board is worth at least that much or more, and we roll the dice, and an item sits on each number of the board, and whatever number I roll, that's the one you win. But you have to pay up front, and then if you live far away, you'd have to pay shipping as well. So if anybody's interested in the board, let me know, because we don't have a lot of time for me to do it and set it up. So let's all pray for her safe return back here and healing for sure. No, Barb does not see you, Mom. I do. Interesting. Okay, well, if no one has any questions, and if no one wants a reading and makes any donations, then I am just going to end the podcast early, because God knows I can use the extra time. Anybody else? Given that chance, I had to wait that 30 seconds to see if anybody responded. And I'm going to be praying that I get some information from StreamYard before next week. And if I don't, then I will be just strictly on YouTube, unless I do something on Facebook. But see, I know my mom can't get on Facebook. She does not have an account. So it's going to be YouTube. I can do more on YouTube, I believe, than I can on Facebook. So don't forget to look up the Violet Sage. All right, let's send out a little prayer for hope. Dear Lord of love and light, Mother, Father, God, bless us here today, and I ask that you surround Hope Ninman with your white light, healing, and love. Call upon the Reiki Masters, highest order of the universe, also to be there with Hope Ninman for her speedy recovery and healing, complete healing, mind, body, and spirit. And pray that she returns home here to the United States and to her mom safely, quickly, and happily, and that everything goes smoothly from here on out. No more bumps in the road. She's had enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may it ever be. All right, so there's a prayer out there for Hopi. All right, everyone. No one wants a reading today, so don't forget, next week I'm signing on at 9:30 Central Time on the 14th which is also the day of the Christmas party. My Christmas party starts at noon, so that's why I need to start a little early. If I start at 9:30, I could be done by 10:30, and I can have a little time to set up. um, all right, everyone. Much love and light to you all. I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving, and I hope that if I don't see you before then, have a beautiful Christmas. Do something nice for yourself. It's those times that you're brave enough to go out alone if you have to, go to the movies, go to a restaurant, wherever. You might be surprised who you meet, and someone else might be looking for someone else to talk to also. So go out, venture out. Sometimes it's the best thing to do. All right, much love and light to you all. We'll see you next week early. Namaste.